Safaris have always been a popular choice, but once you spend a few days driving around in the bush and you've seen the big five, you've pretty much done the safari experience. Or have you? I've come to try out a holiday that takes the whole concept of safari and stages 2 further. On this holiday, the flight to Johannesburg is followed by a 6-hour drive to the African bushveld. Now, on your average safari, you spend a lot of time in one of these. But on this particular holiday, we're going to spend rather more time using these and this, because I'm here to learn as well as enjoy myself. Should we make a move? My instructor, Les Brett, has been a ranger for 20 years. Now, Les, apart from being on foot, what makes this safari so different?
Well, it's a 10-day introductory ranger course where you don't only get a great holiday, but hands-on experience in the industry and a host of knowledge.
The holiday groups are small, normally between 4 and 8 people. We're in the Gwala Gwala private camp, and Les is teaching us how to track game. They look quite recent to me, are they?
Yeah, quite fresh.
It's quite exciting when I'm tracking our first animal, a bull giraffe. First wild game. Look at the way they move, it's so fluid. I can't believe we can get this close.
See how long the necks are. How many vertebrae do you think in the neck?
Oh, God, billions. How many?
7, same as ours. Just bigger, yeah.
The course teaches you vital information about bush life.
On here.
Yeah.
Okay.
This morning I've learned a very important lesson, and that's how to identify a non-dangerous scorpion from a dangerous one. This one here, you see, has got a small tail and big pincers. The dangerous one has a fat tail loaded with poison and small pincers. Worth remembering. Even the trees here come in useful.
It's nice and soft. Yeah. And the important thing is it's got no thorns on. Most trees in Africa have thorns.
Yeah.
So what do you use this for?
Sleeping around.
It's commonly known as a toilet paper tree. Okay? That's single ply, that's double ply. This is Africa's most dangerous snake. That's a puff adder.
I'm going to be handling this?
You'll be handling the snake.
Great. It's been milked, has it?
No, not at all.
A wild snake, the most poisonous snake in Africa, and I'm handling it.
Correct. But all student rangers should know 3 things. To ID a snake, to remove a potentially dangerous snake out of an area, and if someone does get bitten, to administer first aid.
This is like playing golf, but a bit different.
Gently, gently does it. Whatever you do, don't flick it. It's going to land on me.
Okay. Right,
Actually,
now, yeah?
up, yes, that's it, up. That's it, up, both hands, quite heavy.
Oh, it's
feel the
quite
weight
heavy.
of it, yeah.
You watch yourself. Oh, it's going.
All right, lift him up. He's fine. In he goes, in he goes.
He's not happy.
I don't think he likes you.
Oh. Has this thing got a lock on it? Learning about firearms is also part of the course. Whoa! God, that's a real kickback into the shoulder.
How do you feel, all right?
Yeah, bruised. Camp here wasn't quite what I'd expected. When I heard I was camping out in the African bush, I did not imagine a tent with polished wooden floorboards or anything as luxurious as this. For ventilation, there's an electric fan and mosquito screens, which are essential because we are in malaria country here. But if you want complete privacy, just roll up the canvas flaps. Come through here to see my sumptuous bathroom. But this is my favourite feature. This particular tent has a marvellous outdoor shower. There are just 5 tents, and they're so well hidden you feel as if you're alone here. Meals are included in the price of the holiday, but not drinks. South Africa's currency, the rand, is weak at the moment, so things seem cheap. A beer costs about 45 pence, and a bottle of wine just £3. Well, I'm in charge of tonight's bush braai, and here we have puff adder, not actually a snake, it's intestine stuffed with offal. And then look at that, chicken's feet. And if you're still peckish, there's half a cow over here. Look at the size of that. We've learned the basic skills, so we move camp to Timbavati, where the big cats live.
Come look at this over here. Fresh lion tracks.
How fresh?
Fresh. Male lion going this way.
It's the size of my hand. And look at the step, the distance between the 2 footprints. It's huge. How far away is this cat?
Not that far, I don't think. What's going to happen now is we'll track this cat down. If we come across it, whatever you do, don't run. If you run, you're dead.
We never did find that lion, But a night game drive is a good way to track elusive animals. Somewhere around here there's a herd of elephants. You can smell the dung. Even a layperson like me can smell it. It's really strong. There's a whopping great elephant over there. That is absolutely beautiful. Eventually, we caught up with the lions. How many are there?
2. They just finished mating now.
Now I feel like I'm really intruding. New day, fresh tracks. Foreman spotted an elephant. I don't know how he finds them. It's almost like sixth sense. There was a whole herd, but we had to be careful. I've never been this close to an elephant in a vehicle, let alone on foot. It's in musk, so it could be unpredictable. So if it charges, we're either going to stand here or run like the clappers. I know which I want to do. You can tell when males are in must or on heat from the smell.
Stand.
That was really scary. I thought for a moment that it was going to charge at us. But Foreman's convinced that it's not. We still had to be cautious, but the elephants weren't interested in us. The safari course doesn't qualify you to be a ranger, but it's a fascinating insight into the ranger's world, and it's hard to beat the experience of being close to these dramatic animals. The introduction to being a game ranger safaris run once a month from March through to December and cost £1,625. Included, accommodation with all meals, game drives and all tuition, plus return scheduled flights and ground transport. And that's with Discovery Initiatives. Discovery Initiatives. Now, believe it or not, the current cult destination is Antarctica. It's sought out by those who want to add the 7th continent to their passport and to experience at first hand the unique ice, rock and wildlife of the frozen south. We join